Hey Sainers, welcome back to Saints TV Weekly for the 4th of December. As always, thanks to Inglewood Coffee Roasters, so make sure you go on over to their website, inglewoodcoffeeroasters.com.au, and check out their coffee, tea and chai products. Now, first day of pre-season, straight into it. Last week, I think the week before, was first to 4 year players. We saw Cooper Sharman in his get-up. A lot talked about that. Really exciting times, getting some of the fresh faces down to Moorabbin for the first time to train. Some senior boys turning up as well. But today, really cool. The full squad was out in force, which is really exciting. First official day of pre-season. And we always know first official day of pre-season, that means time trial. And it was a toss-up whether the boys would do 2Ks or 3Ks today. They did the 3Ks and very exciting results off the back of that. So let's get straight into that. First place, Darcy Wilson in his first official sort of full squad training session, first time trial at AFL level. He won it. By all reports, he sprinted home. He looked like he had a lot left in the tank. And we all know, based on what the club have talked about and what just AFL scouts have mentioned about Darcy, is that he's one of the best aerobic runners out of the 2023 AFL draft class, recording the second fastest 2K time trial at the Combine in October with a 5-minute 52-second 2K, which is lightning quick. So he basically paced himself the whole way, stormed home in the last 200 metres and took it out. There wasn't any Brad Hill or Mason Wood in the time trial. We know they can run, so they sat that one out. But the top three really does bode well for the future. You've got Darcy Wilson, 18 years old. Then you've got Marcus Windhager, who finished second. And then you've got Mateus Filippo, who finished third. So that's the front three. Allison, I think, was in the top six, which is really exciting. So Josh Battle pushed through and was hustling. Rowan Marshall looked really good as well. So from the reports, everyone looks pretty good. Obviously, it's the first day of preseason, so I'm waiting for all the tweets to come out and say, they're smashing on the track, they're doing all that sort of stuff. But towards the back end of it was obviously Max Heath, Zane Cordy, these sort of guys. Collard as well struggled through it, but he got through it, and that's the most important thing. Not every player is going to clock in crazy times like a Darcy Wilson or a Mason Wood, but it just goes to show that we are pushing to be a very hard-running team, and to have three players there basically under the age of 21 to notch up times like that is excellent. And Filippo, I don't think he was in the top 7 or 8 last season, so to jump up to be the top 3, it's really exciting, and he's growing every single week. Machito Owens didn't run it. Obviously Max King, Jack Steele, these sort of guys didn't run it. But really exciting times to be a Saints fan, that's for sure. It was just a good day at RSEA. The boys going through their paces. I really liked the look of Darcy Wilson in the drills as well. I thought that he looked really clean. Even Ari Shawmaker, his kicking was on display at times. Cal Wilkie was excellent. Jack Sinclair, with his haircut, just looked completely different. It threw me off a little bit. So hopefully you appreciate some of the footage, some of the comments. Let's see what people have to say. Henry is a smooth mover. Collard is a bit lost, but has a beautiful left foot. Seb working hard with Wilson on positioning. Irish lad looks a natural smallish mid with curly hair. Right up the front in the time trial. Very clean in the drills. Coops, Ryan Burns, very vocal in drills. Brad Hill having the time of his life, having a lot of fun out on the park. As I mentioned, Hill, Zach Jones, Max King, Keeler, McLennan, Campbell not doing the time trial. Ronnie was leading it for a lot of the way, so he's still got that in his tank. But it looks like he's got a bit of competition now with Darcy Wilson in the house. Allison, a surprise. Obviously, he started last preseason really well, and then he got injured. He was going to be a possible replacement for Max King, but he's looking really good as well. So yeah, that's kind of the base of the training at the moment. I'll report more when I hear it. In other news, speaking of youngsters, Windhager inherits the number 2. Jack Higgins, number 1. I believe those are kind of the only major jumper changes. In terms of new players, Lance Collard number 4, Paddy Dow 15, Isaac Killer 17, Darcy Wilson 22, Liam Henry 23, Angus Hasty 24, Ari Schoenmaker 27, Hugo Garcia 34, Riley Bonner 36, and Liam O'Connell 45. I believe 46, 40, 37 are all open, and no other changes there. But Marcus Windhager deservedly gets the number 2. I think that's a great call. I think he's going to be a very, very important player for us, over the next 5 to 10 years. So I think it's a great pick. A lot of people thought Filippo because I think he wanted it, but Windhager I think suits it very, very nicely. So a good choice there from the club. In terms of coaching, there's been a slight reshuffle. So obviously, senior coach Ross Lyon, assistant coach backline Corey Enright again, assistant coach midfield Brendan Goddard. That changes. Assistant coach forwards Robert Harvey remains. Head of development and learning Damien Carroll. Development coach VFL senior coach Jake Batchelor. And development coach Lenny Hayes. So Lenny Hayes is taking a bit of a back seat. He will assist with midfield, but not as much. Brendan Goddard will take the reins there. And Lenny will get a bit more time, more life, family, life work sort of balance, which is good as well. So very strong lineup. They're one of the best coaching lineups in the comp. So we're in very good hands leading up into the new season. Swinging to AFLW, quick note that the girls' BNF is tonight at Crown, I think. And Marshy hopefully will be on the floor. He'll be attending, get to interview some of the players, hopefully get Nikki Dell as well. It was a good season for the girls, so hopefully tonight will be a very fun night and we'll get some good footage there to post later in the week. So stay tuned for that. In terms of the AFLW awards, basically the Brownlow last week, top voter for the Saints was Jessie Wardlaw with 7. She had a great season. Georgia Patricios 5, Nat Exon 3, Jamie Lambert 3, Ash Richards 3, Tiana Smith 3, 1 for Simone Nolder, and 1 for Hannah Priest as well, the captain. So, again, as I mentioned, very good season from the girls, and hopefully we'll build on that, have a massive one next year. So Sainers, that's pretty much it. Bulk of it is about training. The boys are back in town. I'll be trying to get to some training sessions when I can, report on it, maybe film some of it, interview some of the boys. So stay tuned for all of that content. But again, appreciate your support throughout the season. We'll do a couple more Saints TV weeklies and then we'll wrap it up for season 2023. Stay tuned for some more content. I'll be doing that during the week. On Instagram, as always, at Saints TV Pod, and Facebook at Saints TV, as well as on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe, like, and comment on the videos when they come out. But anyway, Sainers, enjoy the rest of your week. And as always, go you mighty Sainers. See you guys.